It's up and it's stuck there. That's stuff.
This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Ladies and bon temps relay. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on another team from the Pac-12, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. They're going to the air in the first play. The receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And we have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Trying to run it. It's Lewis. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage and you can throw it over top of it.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They draw first blood in this national title game. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
It's third down for the offense. Back to throw. It's Carr. Caught quickly. And the Gamecocks are going to keep this drive rolling.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? And looking for a big play here. Pulls it in outside the 10. He's still running. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Looking for his back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Gamecocks, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. Now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. That's caught. It's Cook. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Nice grab. It's Adams. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Hokies.
just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. So, Kirk, it's Virginia Tech in the lead. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. To throw, it's Carr. Defense is coming after him. And down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, that safety came way back on that blitz and timed it perfectly to get after the quarterback and eventually come up with a sack.
The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll try a pass here. Finds his man. It's Adams. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Hokies are in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. So the offense clicking, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Makes a quick catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Dropping back, it's Carr. Locates the tight end, is complete. They bring him down to the 45, a solid gain to keep this drive going. The Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Bennett. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. He lets it go. Oh, he makes the catch. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pulls it in. It's Clark. Touchdown, South Carolina. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes the handoff. Fights through a tackle. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. QB decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Pulls it in. It's Lewis. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the 1st down at the 47.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the 1st.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Big boy.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive when they face 3rd down and short. Quick catch over the middle. It's a quick tackle. Spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The Hokies lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Back in motion now. Direct snap. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this is national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
28, South Carolina, 14.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to pass. It's Carr. That's reeled in. It's Bennett. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. First down and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hokies will kick it away to get us going in the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Carr. What a catch! They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, close to coming up with a big play. I love this call here to start this second half because I think it not only did you come close to hitting a big play, but I think it also pushes those safeties back. It can open up the running game.
Third down. This offense really using conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity here to put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. To the air, it's Carr. Snags the quick throw. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw again. Makes a quick grab. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from the slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. The quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice game.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power into the touchdown. And he's brought down there.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And they're trying to punch it in here. He busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
How about the offensive line here. Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They look to throw it here on second down. A deep shot to the left side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
I think that's his really only play here, because if he doesn't knock that defensive back away from the football, that's an interception.
Now it's second down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35.
That's the Heisman one right there.
But that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the Hokies with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Adams. What a move, and he's free. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's good as he throws it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
South Carolina, 21.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down after a short gain. Now it's 4 fingers in the air. Get ready for the 4th coming up. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the 4th quarter.
South Carolina, 21.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. It's an out route. The catch made. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
A completion makes it second down. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Short pass finds the tight end. The Gamecocks looking to keep this drive moving. Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a deep completion.
Oh, fuck no.
It's caught inside the red zone. Still on his feet. Touchdown, South Carolina. They were not going to catch him that time. Here we go, national championship game, fourth quarter, one possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Receiver in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's looking deep down the middle. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Hokies. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. And he drops back in the gun. And he drops it.
So.
Can you believe it?
Oh, my gosh, Chris. All he had to do is look it in, and he drops it. Let's see how that drop ends up affecting him the rest of this game.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Grab down the middle. It's Rogers. Run down to the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Carr. And he's intercepted. breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be in the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field, grinding away on the ground.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll use the ground game here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good, right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. That's a short return, but the kick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you hate to see is the interception, but give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. On first down, it's play action. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They continue to roll up the score.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
South Carolina, 29.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. When it comes down to this, they need to create some fourth-quarter magic here on this national championship. They'll slip away. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Carr. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new...
Looking deep down the right side. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores.
but the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP in the national title.
They make the tackle, but that first down should be the clincher for our new national champions.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense, and this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
Single back takes the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Crosses the 35. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down to keep working clock.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Let's say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football. And
I want to thank God.
Win it,
I
but they
want
win
to
it in
thank
grand
fans. Thank you, beautiful girlfriend Precious, for believing in our team. Yeah, it's a surreal. So we're going to enjoy this moment. We're going to enjoy this. Everyone be safe. So GG to the opponent. Love that guy. But this is all about hope tonight. The hope.